Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of July 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'll be using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Sag, with a Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card. Before we get into your reading, I want to do a quick announcement. Please visit the channel Spirituality by Soosh. Now, she is one of the graduates from my How to Start Your Own Tarot Channel program, which is not available right now because I'm making some updates to it, but I think I launched it, I want to say, a year or two ago. But she has completed the program, she has launched her tarot channel, and she is doing some amazing work over there. I will have her channel linked in the description, and I would love it oh so much if you can go over there and subscribe and see the work that she's doing, because I'm so proud. I'm just so proud. Again, I will have her channel linked in the description, so please check it out. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. We're starting off with the Death card. This is the life transformation. Big things are happening for you, Sagittarius, and it looks like every aspect of your life is changing because of it. Now, this is very exciting, but sometimes this could be very overwhelming for people because change is scary, and sometimes it's the unknown that makes us uncomfortable. It's not necessarily the change itself. So, what I can say, though, because this card is in the upright position, is that these are definitely going to be some positive changes. So you really want to embrace them, especially the changes that are money and financial related. There's some things that are definitely going to benefit you both now and in the long term if you can just kind of roll with those changes. We also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, this is good news about something being eliminated, something being stopped. I'm feeling like there's going to be a loan that is paid off, or a loan that is dismissed, or maybe a loan that gets forgiven, something like that. But this is good news about something being stopped or discontinued. Usually it's a bill that gets canceled, or, like I said, you end a subscription or something like that, but it's really good. This is good news. This is exciting news, like I said, and because we're talking about money, there's definitely a money aspect to it. We also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is a card that talks about not saying yes to everything that shows up, especially things that are financial, investment, career, business related. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to worry about missing out on something. Sometimes the most powerful thing is to say no. The Magician card, this is a very powerful card. A lot of the signs have been getting this card. This is the card of alchemy, literally tapping into your resources in order to create the result that you desire. Okay, you have everything you need right now in this moment to create the money, the wealth, the abundance, whatever it is that you desire. Now, you may have to work some things, you may have to rearrange some things, but this is the card of true alchemy. This is the card of really tapping into your resources and creating exactly what it is that you desire, especially as it relates to money. Next up, we have the Ace of Cups. That's the card of overflow. This is also the card of starting a brand new relationship with something or someone. So it could be a new job, it could be a new project, or it could be a new relationship with a person. Whatever the case may be, this is something that's going to create overflow, profits, abundance in your life. This is really good. It's also really exciting. And the other thing about the Ace of Cups is that it's a card that talks about a lot of emotions being involved, right? So this is definitely going to be something that you're passionate about, or something that you feel truly connected to. Finally, we have the Hermit card in the reverse. The Hermit card in the reverse is a card of taking action. It means that you need to show up, go out, show up, network, and really allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to be out there meeting people, connecting with people, because it's definitely going to, create some opportunities. And what else am I getting from that card? I'm getting that some of you just need to go out. Some of you need to just go out so you can meet people and you can have, different conversations than what you normally do in your day-to-day, bringing new energy into your current circle. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what else is showing up. Wow, more good cards here. That Three of Wands, starting off, that Three of Wands is a card that talks about future planning. Not surprised, because you've got a lot of good things happening here. Big changes, new connections, being resourceful, going out, showing up. So yes, you're definitely going to be planning your future roughly in that second week of July. We also have the Moon card. Now the Moon card is a card that talks about certain things being hidden, also the unknown. Just because you don't have all the information right now, it doesn't mean that something is deliberately being hidden from you. But sometimes we still have to take action even when we don't have all the answers or all the information. But understand that what you need to know will be revealed to you in the time that you need to know it, okay? So it's also about trusting the process. We also have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the card of marriage. Now, when we talk about marriage as it relates to money, it doesn't always mean like actual marriage to a person. It could be you making a commitment to a project like we talked about earlier, or maybe you making a commitment to a job, or maybe committing to a partnership in business in some way. This looks like it's going to be really, really good. You've got a really solid foundation and something that's going to be stable enough to, I guess, facilitate future growth. Next up, we have the Fool card. The Fool card talks about moving in a new direction, starting a brand new journey. The other thing about the Fool card, again, is sometimes people kind of associate this card with being a little bit naive and being a little bit too excited about something that shows up. Now, that could be related to this card here, or it could also be just something going on in your life where you're just so excited and you're so happy and you see the potential, and so you're ready to move in that direction. There's nothing wrong with that, but you also have to understand that sometimes the reality is that you may not be ready. You may not know everything you need to know, like we talked about with the Moon card, but that's okay. You can still move in that direction and you can still learn as you go. Now, we're talking about money-related things here, okay? So we're talking about anything that has a money connection, a financial connection to it. Finally, we have the Temperance card, which is a really great card because it talks about things coming into harmony and into balance. So even though you may be taking some new risks here and, you know, kind of moving towards new challenges, understand that when all is said and done, balance and harmony are definitely on the way. All right, let's go ahead and see what else shows up for you, Sagittarius, as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of July 2023. Interesting. We got a bunch of cards here, and we're going to go with it. Okay. So let's talk about this World card. The World card in the reverse means something is incomplete, something is not finished. What is not done as it relates to your money right now, Sagittarius, that you need to take care of, okay? So this means there's something hanging. There's some loose ends that need to be tied up. There's something that needs to be finished in order for you to move on to that next level or that next phase in whatever it is you're doing. We also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card about budgeting. It's a card about being really secure and really knowing your numbers and really kind of holding on to what you have. Now, sometimes this type of thing is fear-based, and sometimes it's more about just the practicality of it. So you're going to have to figure out where you fit as it relates to those two things. You know, are you holding on so tight to your money because you're afraid? Or are you holding on so tight because you have a real strategic plan about what you're going to do and the money has already been allocated to certain things, right? So you really have to pay attention to your budget and pay attention to what's coming in and what's going out. We also have the King of Wands in the reverse. Now, the King of Wands in reverse means that there's some reconsiderations about what people are telling you to do, especially when they're in a higher position, right? So don't take everything at face value. Now, this isn't negative, but I'm picking up that there's somebody who's in a position like a boss or maybe a manager or a coach or something that's telling you to do something, Sagittarius, but it may not necessarily be correct, okay? So do your own research before you blindly follow someone's advice. And I'm not saying that they're intentionally trying to hurt you, but some people just don't know. And so what they tell you may not necessarily be most correct or accurate thing. We also have that Six of Swords. The Six of Swords means there's some travel coming your way, Sagittarius. Could be a trip, could even be a road trip. A lot of people are traveling this time of year, so that's not surprising, but it looks like this is definitely going to be like a short trip. I'm picking up this is going to be like a short weekend road trip or a quick, overnight getaway, something like that. It's not going to be like a weeks-long vacation, but I do pick up that there's going to be a very quick getaway associated with that card, roughly in the second half of July. We also have the Ten of Wands. Make sure you're not getting burnt out, make sure you're not taking on too much. That's the message of that card. Then we also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a repeater card. Again, I don't think these two things are related. This is really good news here about something being stopped or discontinued. A bill goes away, a loan gets paid off, you no longer have to pay a subscription for something. Whatever it is, it's definitely going to be good, and you have it happening twice this month. Now, these could be related, they could be, but I'm picking up that this is going to be something good here that gets stopped, and then there's another good thing that gets stopped or discontinued in the second half of the month. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look at these next cards here. The Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. Doesn't matter how it shows up in my readings. That's definitely something worth celebrating as it relates to your money, Sag. The other thing about that card is that it means that the answer is yes for something. The answer is yes, but it's good, it's positive, maybe to a lesser degree because it is in the reverse. But if there's something you've been kind of waiting for an answer for or something like that, especially something money or finance related, looks like the answer is going to be yes. But again, because this is in reverse, it could be a yes but, or it could be yes with something, right? But it's still good. All right, we got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, like I said, a lot of the signs have been getting this King of Pentacles card. I'm picking up that July is going to be a very good month for some of you to invest. Now, remember, we don't take any unnecessary risks, and we only invest in things we understand. So whether it's a business, real estate, stocks, crypto, whatever, make sure you fully understand where you're putting your money and why. Interesting. Four of Wands twice. Now this is the marriage card. This is the card of something coming together in a committed way. Also something having a very stable, strong, structural foundation. This is really, really good. I'm picking up that there is going to be a committed partnership with something money related. Again, it could be a personal relationship, or it may not be. Like I said, it could be a commitment to a job, a commitment to a project. Whatever the case may be, it looks like it carries through both in the first and second half of July. So this is really good, Sagittarius. Five of Cups means you make decisions, no regrets. You have no hesitation. You're not dragging your feet on anything. You made a decision about something and you feel pretty good about it. That's what this card is all about. It means you do not have any regrets. You do not have any hesitation. You do not have any worries about a decision you made as it relates to your money, especially at the end of the month. We also have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is very similar to this Hermit card in the reverse. In other words, it means that you need to show up and take action. Again, I feel, Sagittarius, like this is something you kind of already know and something you're already planning to do. Like you're either going to go to a networking event, or maybe you're just going to, put yourself out there so you can connect and meet other people, because that's where the opportunities are going to be found. For you, Sagittarius, as it relates to new opportunities to grow your money or to invest your money or to expand your business, those opportunities are going to be found when you connect with other people. Finally, we got the Devil card. Now, the Devil card is telling me to tell you, Sag, pay attention to how you're getting in your own way. Do you have some bad habits that could be tripping you up? Do you have maybe some toxic relationships, or maybe something that could be getting in the way of you living the ultimate best life that you desire for yourself? The other thing about the Devil card is that it talks about unhealthy attachments. Do we have addictions? Do we have a lack of discipline in certain areas of our life that are impacting our money, either directly or indirectly? This is something that definitely needs to be considered, and this is kind of when you do like a self-assessment and you really realize, how am I getting in my own way as it relates to me making the money or not making the money that I desire to make. Okay, so this is really being self-aware of if you're not where you want to be, how are you contributing to that? Like I said, either directly or indirectly, okay? So this is an awareness card. This is a card to bring something to our attention that we could have been ignoring or neglecting for a while. All right, Sagittarius, you have a very powerful month. You know, aside from what we talked about as it relates to self-awareness, self-reflection, I see a lot of decisions being made, and I also see a lot of things just kind of starting for you, like new projects, new connections, you know, so you're kind of in this phase of things are starting for you, Sagittarius. And this is really good because it means that you have, you know, every possibility open to you in the world because you're just starting, you're just beginning. You know, you're not locked into anything yet. And that's a very exciting place to be because that also means that you can course correct as you go. You're not so far in that you have to start all over. Okay, so really think about that, especially as you're thinking about money throughout the month of July. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading, Sag, with a intuitive, a life coaching oracle card. Ooh, okay. This, at least to me, this definitely resonates. Natural born leader. Totally Sagittarius. You were born to lead others. It is part of your life's path. You were born to lead others. It is a part of your life's path. Yes, now we're talking here. Maybe that's what it is. These commitments, these new opportunities could be because you need to step into that leadership role, Sag. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.